rational number between 1/2 and 3/4.
Okay, and what's the answer?
So the answer is option B.
Okay, anyone with any other answer? Okay, I guess not. Fine. So cool. Next, third one.
So I have to answer, na, Shivang?
Third one. Let's go for. Okay, Shravani. Question number 3. Harshita.
So can you zoom the question a bit? If
Okay. The image is
possible.
a bit blurred. I'll just read out the question and we'll discuss. So first is a rational number between. First was discussed, right? What's the answer for the first one? B. Second one is also B, if I'm not wrong. Third one is which one of the following is not a rational number? The options are root 2, 0, root 4, or root of minus 16. Yes? Come on, yeah. Achha, anyone answer? Okay. Anyone can answer. Those who want to volunteer can answer.
Sir, option D.
Okay. Why so?
Sir, it's an imaginary number.
It's an imaginary number. Okay. Next. Question number 4. Which of the following is an irrational number?
Sir,
Which of the following is an irrational number? Root 4, 3 root 8, root of 100, or minus root of 0.64.
3 root 8.
Option B.
3 root is an irrational number because root 8 is 2 root 2. So we still have that root 2 remaining. Correct? Next is 3,
I
3
had a
by
doubt
8
in
in
third.
decimal form. In third one,
Yes,
which one of
sir.
the following is not a rational number?
Sir, root 2 can also be an answer, no?
It will have two answers. Yes, yes, yes. It will have two answers, root 2 and root of minus 16. Root 2 is an irrational number. So therefore, that is also not a rational number. And root of minus 16 is obviously an imaginary number. So it's also not rational. So question number 3 has two answers, A and D. Question number 5 is 3, 3 by 8 in decimal form.
So option B.
3, 3 by 8 in decimal form. How will we do that? Simple division. What will be 3, 3 by 8 in improper fraction? It will be 27 by 8.
So 27.
So either you can convert in improper fraction and then divide, or you can consider 3, 3 by 8 as 3 plus 3 by 8, and you can just divide 3 by 8 and get whatever the decimal part you get over here, and that's how you will get your answer. So what's the answer?
3.375.
3.375, option B, right? Next is 5 by 6 in decimal form. Anyone? 5 by 6 in decimal form.
So 0.833 bar. 3 bar or 3 bar.
Okay. Okay. So option number. So 5 by 6. What we do in these cases? 5 by 6 आप simply divide कर सकते हो और आपको मिल जाएगा, right? So you can directly divide and get the answer. It's 0 point. Which one? Option number?
Sir, it's not clear, so I cannot tell. It's blur.
Okay. Yeah,
Sir, A
actually
and B both are.
the image is not clear. So the options are, I'll tell you. Actually, the problem is that I am unable to, clip a screenshot. I'm unable to click a screenshot over here with this. So that's the problem which I am facing right now. Okay, anyways. So, so it is 0.83 with 3 recurring. The second option is 0.833 with 3 recurring. Next is 0.63 with 3 recurring and 633 with 3 recurring. So what will be the answer?
Sir, A and B both are correct.
Yeah, A and B both are correct. You can write A and B both are correct, but if only one answer is correct, always go for 0.83 with a single 3 recurring. Okay, because single 3 का meaning वही होता है. There is no point of going for double 3s. So you can directly write 0.83 with only 3 recurring. Next is decimal representation of 8 by 27. Again, a very simple question. Tell me what will be the answer. Anyone?
So what is the fraction?
The fraction is 8 upon 27. Decimal representation of 8 upon 27.
Sir, option A, 0.296.
Okay, 0.296. But 8 upon 27 will be recurring or terminating?
Yes, sir, 296 recurring.
296 recurring. So option number?
A.
Option A. Entire 296, everything is recurring? This will give you a clear picture. With I just took a screenshot. This should be clear, comparatively clearer. So it's 0.296 entirely recurring. Anyone has any other answer for that? Okay, I guess not. So this is more, this is clear, right? Everyone can see this? This image is clear. Question number 8. 0.6666 in P by Q form. What will be the answer?
Sir, option
How
B.
do we do such questions? We take x,
Equal to
right? X equal to 0.6 bar, and then we multiply because there is only one recurring number, so we multiply by 10. So 10x becomes 6.6 recurring, and then we directly subtract the equations. So 10x minus x will give you 9x, and 6.6 recurring and 0.6 recurring. इसमें से अगर हम ये minus करते हैं, so we get 9x over here. The recurring part gets cancelled and we get a 6. So therefore x becomes 2 by 3. So this gives me x as 2 by 3. Question number 9. The value, this is quite easy. Which identity will we apply over here?
Sir, A plus B into A minus B is equals to A
A
square.
plus b into a minus
B.
b. Excellent. So what will be the answer if I apply a plus b, a minus b?
Sir, option C, 3.
Correct. So everyone agrees. Anyone has any other answer?
No, sir, it's 2 by 3 only.
Right? Okay. So now let's do one thing. Let's move to worksheet number 2. So chapter 1, worksheet number 2. Okay, first of all, anyone here has any doubts in any of the worksheet? Or we are just discussing?
So I'm having doubt in worksheet number 2.
Worksheet number 2.
Yes, sir, for chapter 1.
For chapter 1. So, okay, so we are on that worksheet now. So let's see what we have. Okay.
Question number 10.
So, okay, let's come to that. Just give me a minute. I think now I have a trick which will help us to have a clear picture. Just give me a minute. We are starting with worksheet number 2. Can you see worksheet number 2 on the screen?
No,
Okay.
sir,
In the
not yet.
meantime, let's just start discussing. So, what's the first one? Root 5 minus 3 minus 2 is what is a type of which number? A rational number, natural number, equal to 0, or irrational? Anyone? And those who are not very confident can. Okay, so this screenshot I think helps, right? Is it a clear picture? Everyone can see
Sir,
it?
irrational.
Yes, sir.
हाँ चलो इसमें डिस्कस करते हैं. So root 5 minus 3 minus 2. What type of number is this?
Irrational.
Irrational.
Irrational number. Because root 5 is an irrational number and it is not getting cancelled off. Next is x is equal to 7 upon 20 into 25. So x has decimal expansion which terminates after how many decimal places? Now how do we solve such questions? How many of you could solve this question?
So we'll do it in the 2 and 5.
Okay, take a minute's time. Take a minute's time and try this question out right now.
So it will be 3 decimal places.
Okay. Let's see. I'll revise because this is actually a tricky concept. I mean, not very common, so therefore many students make mistake in this. So let's just discuss what exactly can be done here. Okay, very good. ठीक है, एक बार फिर भी देख लेते हैं. So ऐसे में what we do is we write down the denominator in prime factorized form. So what you will get is 7 divided by 20 is 4 into 5, which is 2 square into 5. And 25 is 5 square, which if I simplify, I get 7 upon 2 square into 5 cube. Up, the number of decimal places is equal to the greater power. So here the greater power is 3. So therefore, it will terminate after 3 decimal places. Why does this happen? So why will it terminate after 3 places? या क्यों हम maximum number लेते हैं? That is because to convert the denominator in powers of 10, what I will do is I'll multiply by a 2 in denominator and numerator. So my numerator will become 14. Denominator will become 2 into 2 cube into 5 cube, which will be 10 cube. And when you take this 10 cube, what you will get is you will get a decimal after 3 places. So you'll have 0.014. So therefore it is after 3 decimal places. So question ये भी आ सकता है after 3 decimal places या question आ सकता है find out the number in decimal form. So दोनों में this method will be extremely helpful. Okay. Now we move on to the next question. So question number 3, 63 upon 72 into 175. Again, you have a minute's time. 1 minute's time. Those who have not done, please do it right now.
For terminating.
Okay. Let's see. Anyone else with any other answer? Some people are not answering but messaging me over the chat. That's also fine. I understand.
Sir,
Fine,
answer
if
is
you're just messaging.
terminating.
Okay, we'll have to check. So for that, for checking, what we'll have to do is we'll have to prime factorize the denominator.
Sir,
And
it
only
will be
then we will
terminating.
get to know whether it is terminating or recurring or what. So let's see how that is done. Can you all see me?
Yes,
Am
sir.
I visible? Hi. I guess we are seeing each other for the first time. I mean, I am not able to see you, but So those who want to switch on their cameras can. Okay, no problem with that. So where were we? We are on the next question, and what is it? The next question says 63
Sir, I
divided
can't see
by.
you.
Okay, give me a minute. Let's just solve this and I'll again see what's wrong. So 72, if I try to simplify with the powers of 2, 72 will be 8 into 9. So 8 gives me 2 cube into 9 will be 3 square multiplied by 175. 175 is 5 into how much? 5 into 35, right? So this is 5 into 35. So that means 35 is 5 into 7. So 5 square into 7. अब हमें ये पता है कि डिनोमिनेटर में अगर 2 और 5 के अलावा कुछ आता है then it becomes a recurring decimal, right? But in this case we will not directly claim that it is recurring. हम उसको directly recurring claim नहीं करेंगे. क्यों नहीं करेंगे? Because first we will try to cancel out the numbers which are there other than 2 and 5. So 2 and 5 के अलावा we have 3 and a 7. So just check, are we able to cancel out the 3s and the 7s from the numerator? So please do that. What are we getting? Are we getting are the numbers are 3s and 7s of the denominator cancelling out? Come on, anyone?
Yes.
Okay.
So can you repeat the question which you are asking?
Sorry.
So which question are you asking?
Sir, the terms would cancel out
सर
and become 1 upon.
फोर्थ में सर हम 4 into 9696 करेंगे तो सर हमें आंसर मिलेगा 38784 ऑप्शन सी.
Yes, mine is also the same.
Okay.
So we are doing fourth one or third one?
We are doing the third one only right now. So
Yes.
3 square is 9 and 9 into 7 is 63. So it gets cancelled and we are left only with 2 and 5. So because we have only 2 and 5, it is terminating. So yes, terminating is the correct answer. Next one, HCF and LCM is given. We have to find out the product. So we have a formula. What is the formula
Sir,
which relates
option C,
HCF?
sir, HCF into LCM is equal to product of two numbers or A and B. So therefore, 4 into
Excellent. So
9696 is equal to option C 38784.
Right. So therefore we get option C 38784. So we just multiply HCF into LCM, that gives us the product. Correct. Next is question number 5. 2 plus root 3 plus root 5 is what type of a number? So obviously we have root 3,
irrational,
we
sir,
have
but
root
it
5.
can also be rational, sir, because हम root 3 और
An irrational
root 5
number.
को रे भी सकते हैं. Sir, because root 3 can
क्या
also
कर
become
सकते हैं root 5
1.712 भी
को?
कर सकते हैं.
नहीं
Sir, root
नहीं
3
नहीं नहीं वो
ऐसा नहीं होता.
no wait इस पे ना I saw a beautiful meme today. It was like what engineers do, they take root 3 as root 3 as 2, statisticians take root 3 as 1.7, physics wale takes physicists people take root 3 as 1.732. For mathematicians, root 3 is root 3. I'll tell you why. Because root 3 is not 1.73. It's a never ending number. तो आप कितने भी डेसिमल्स तक निकाल लो वो एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू नहीं है. So therefore we cannot substitute. We only do that for calculation purposes.
Sir, so it is irrational.
Yes, so it is irrational. So, am I clear?
Yes.
So therefore it is irrational. Next one is 9 by 7 whole cube 49. So we just equate the powers. So this is 9 by 7. My RHS is in terms of 7 by 9. So let's convert this also as 7 by 9.
So it will become -3 when we take bases as same. So it will become -3 plus 4x minus 8 is equal to 6.
Right. Okay. Why so? Because the current power is 2x. What is the current power? I am unable to see it clearly. If
Sir,
anyone has the
2x
worksheet
minus
open,
2x
sir.
minus 6.
2x minus 6.
Sir, so it will
So
become
if
4x minus 12.
right, so 7/9 करेंगे तो वो स्क्वायर हो जाएगा. स्क्वायर होने से पावर मल्टीप्लाई होती है, so it will become 4x minus 12, and that is equal to 7/9 whole raised to, what is the power over here on the RHS?
Sir, 9, I think.
9. Okay. अब जब नंबर्स मल्टीप्लाई होते हैं तो पावर्स ऐड होती हैं. So -3 plus 4x minus 12. So -3 minus 12 is -15. So 4x minus 15
So
must
it is
be equal to
12.
9.
Option A is correct.
Why so?
Sir, it should be option D is correct, sir.
Sir,
6,
D.
because sir 4x equal
Yeah,
to 24, so
because
x is
15,
equal to
right,
6.
15 goes on that side. Yes, 15 goes on that side, becomes plus, you get 24, which gives me x equal to 6. So x equal to 6, option D is the correct one. Next, question number 7. 0.211, 211, 241 is a. What type of number is it?
Sir, non-terminating,
Sir, non-terminating and
non-repeating or
non-repeating
non-terminating,
decimal.
non-recurring decimal.
It's non-terminating and non-recurring. And what do we call such numbers? By what name do we call such numbers?
Sir, irrational numbers.
Irrational numbers. Cool. Very nice. So, okay, so this part is clear to you all. Let's see what else we have. So non-terminating, non-repeating. Next is m raised to n is equal to 32, where m and n are positive numbers. So 32 कौन सी power से मिल सकता है? Which number
2
raised
to
to
the
which
power
number
of
can
5.
give me 32? Excellent. 2 to the power 5 is equal to 32. So once if I compare, I will get
So
m
m
as
is
2 and I
equals
will
to
get
2
n
and
as
n
5.
is equals 5.
Right. So now I have n raised to mn. Right. So 5 raised to mn,
So it
mn is
becomes 5
10.
raised to 10.
So 5 raised to 10, option C is the correct answer. Next is 0.57. So again, the same thing which we did in the last worksheet.
So the answer will be B, 57 upon
57
99.
by 99. Yes. Next is 0.57 where only 7 is recurring. So ऐसे में हम क्या करते हैं? We first take only the non-recurring wala decimal on the left. So we multiply by 10. We get
Sir,
5
the
point.
5.7 bar is equal to 10x. Sir, the 10x is equal to, no, 100x is equal to
Yes.
57.7 bar. So 100x is equal to 0. No.
Wait.
Sorry, equal to
So we subtract.
45 plus 5.7. 52 plus
नहीं
5.7 bar.
don't. Yeah, you can do that. No need of doing that. What we can do over here is हम लोग what we do is सबसे पहले we take the non-recurring वाला decimal number on the left, then we take the recurring वाला decimal number also on the left, and then we subtract these equations. So 100 minus 10 gives me 90x. And 57.7 recurring minus 5.7 recurring part gets cancelled. 57 minus 5 gives me 52. So therefore x becomes 52 by 90. आप 2 से cancel कर सकते हो. You will get 26 by 45. So 26 by 45, option A is the correct answer. पर I guess इसमें और भी क्वेश्चन थे शायद ना, सिर्फ 10 ही नहीं थे I guess. Wait, let me check.
2 more were there.
2 more. What are these questions? Okay. If 11th question, if any one of the numbers a plus 2, a plus 4 is a multiple of. Any one of the number a plus 2, a plus 4 is a multiple of. Can anyone tell me?
So where is the question on the screen?
The question is
सर
not
हम
on
ये
this.
भी लिख सकते हैं x is equal to 0.58.
सॉरी,
सर वो प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन में x इक्वल टू 26/45 सर, तो वो 0.78 लिख सकते हैं हम.
फर्स्टली
सॉरी 0.5.
I doubt it is 0.78. Secondly,
नो
हमें
सर
ऑप्शंस
0.58
जिस
सर.
टाइप से देंगे, तो यहाँ पे we just had fractions, so we'll give an answer
Yes.
in fractions. So this is question number 11 and 12. So question number 11 asks us if any one of these numbers a plus 2 and a plus 4 that will be divisible by what? So आप simply अगर इसे check करो, so these are 3 consecutive odd numbers or 3 consecutive even numbers. So अगर a
Odd.
even है तो 3 consecutive even है, अगर a odd है तो 3 consecutive odd होंगे. हमें नहीं पता क्या है, but उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. I'll tell you why. If a is odd, every number is odd, so definitely not divisible by 2. 5 और 7 के लिए भी हमें जरूरी नहीं है वो divisible होगा. But can anyone here tell me what is the divisibility test of 3?
Sir,
Sum of the
sum of
digits
the
must
digits
be
is
a
equal
multiple of
to
3.
Sir, sum
Yes,
of
sir.
all the digits must be divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3.
Yeah, and also obviously yes, this question is from the deleted parts. Such a question will not come in exam. But if you add up all the numbers, what you get is 3a plus 6, from which you can obviously take 3 common. So जो भी ये number है वो 3 से divisible है. So sum 3 से divisible है, इसका मतलब numbers कोई ना कोई एक number तो जरूर 3 से divisible होगा. Again, so these numbers are not from the syllabus, so let's just skip it for now. P is a prime number, P divides K square, then P will also divide.
B.
What will be the answer for this?
A. Option B.
Option B. ये प्रॉपर्टी हम कहीं पे यूज करते हैं, कहाँ पे यूज करते हैं ये प्रॉपर्टी हम?
Proving a number irrational.
For proving the irrational numbers.
Irrational. Who was that? Who answered it?
Dhruv.
Dhruv. Very good. Yes. So while proving हम देखते हैं ना 2 से divisible है a square, so a will also be divisible by 2. The same logic. That's the same logic we use. So yes. So let's move on to the next worksheet. जिसका भी second worksheet में doubt था, I hope it's clear now. So we're moving to the next worksheet now. Let's see what we have there. Any doubts in the third worksheet? Anyone? पहले तो मुझे यही डाउट है कि आप लोग इसमें वर्कशीट सॉल्व करते भी हो. So first question is quite easy. I'll read out the first question. First question is, pi is a natural number, real number, rational number, irrational number. Not a real
Irrational.
number, तभी option. So yeah, it's an irrational number. Everyone knows that. Now, if I know that it's an irrational number, then what can I say about its decimal expansion?
सर यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन किधर से दे रहे हैं पाई वाला?
ये वर्कशीट जो मैंने ग्रुप पे भेजी थी.
सर वो आप एक बार स्क्रीन पे शेयर कर पाएंगे?
हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, मैं कर रहा हूँ वो. इन द मीन टाइम सिर्फ स्टार्टिंग के 2 क्वेश्चंस बहुत ज्यादा इजी थे, तो मैंने बोला वो पहले ओरली
So
डिस्कस
can't
करते
it
हैं.
be option B as well?
Why?
अच्छा sir, ठीक है, okay, done. Yes, I got it.
Why will it? अच्छा, now you tell me why will it not be B? Option B is non-terminating, non-recurring. Sorry, non-terminating and recurring.
So I was saying about question number 1.
अच्छा, question number 1 is not a real number. Question number 1 में option B is not a real number. So pi, we cannot say pi is not a real number. Na, pi is very well a real number but irrational. And second question is decimal expansion of pi. Yes.
So question number 1 and 2 is not visible on the screen.
I am reading out because it's
Okay,
not
sir.
possible to take all the questions together on the screen. So therefore, I have skipped question number 1 and 2. Question number 1 is, pi is what type of a number? So it's an irrational number. And because it's irrational, we can very well say, what can we say about its decimal expansion?
It is an non-repeating and non-repeating and
Non-repeating and
non-terminating.
non-terminating. Exactly, my point. So let's move ahead then. What else do we have? Question number 3. Which of the following is not a rational number? Not a rational का मतलब
The
irrational
root
number.
6.
Root 6.
Yes, root 6. Very good. Question number 4. Which of the following is a rational number?
The root 36.
Root 36 because it is equal to 6. A and B are positive integers. HCF of A and B into LCM of A and B will be equal to
A into
A.
B.
A
The
into
product
B.
of number.
A into B. HCF of two numbers is 1. What are these numbers called?
Co-prime number.
Co-prime.
Co-prime numbers or relatively prime numbers. Decimal expansion of 93 upon 1500.
Is terminating decimal expansion.
Terminating.
But we will have 3 in the denominator.
So 3
So it will
will
cancel out with
It will
93.
get cancelled. Very good.
So
तो
the-
ऊपर बचेगा
so the
31,
answer
नीचे
will-
सर
बचेगा
मेरे पास एक
500.
प्रोबेबिलिटी का
after
क्वेश्चन है,
dividing.
पूछ सकता हूँ?
कर सकते हैं पहले ये खत्म कर लेते हैं ना जल्दी से, फिर प्रोबेबिलिटी वाला क्वेश्चन ले लेंगे. नेक्स्ट है √3 इज अ व्हाट इज
Rational.
An
irrational
irrational number.
number. Next is HCF of 52 and 130.
26.
52 and 130 is 26. 26 into 5, 26 into 2. Correct. So 26 is the answer. If anyone had doubt, please ask. For some integer q, every odd integer is of the form. Again, ये हमारे syllabus में नहीं है, तो let's just not waste time there.
So it would be
Okay, so
none of
last के
these,
3
no?
questions. 3 questions हमारे syllabus में नहीं है, so we are just not wasting time. Okay. So for some integer q, every odd integer we cannot say anything about that. क्योंकि वो q जरूरी नहीं है, q plus 1 भी जरूरी नहीं है, और 2q भी जरूरी
2q
नहीं है.
plus 1.
Yes, 2q plus 1 would have been the correct answer, पर वो ऑप्शन में नहीं है, तो we can't do that. Question number 11 में every even integer will definitely be of 2q. So वहाँ पे 2q आएगा, यहाँ पे none of these आएगा, but ये भी है नहीं हमें, तो हम इसमें ज्यादा टाइम वेस्ट कर नहीं रहे हैं. आगे बढ़ते हैं towards the third worksheet. Sorry, this was the third worksheet, ना?
Yes, sir. It was a third worksheet.
Yeah, so fourth worksheet now. A dash is a proven statement used for proving another statement.
So it must be
Lemma.
lemma.
Yes, a lemma.
Lemma.
और ऑब्वियसली बात है, इस पूरे चैप्टर में हम लोग ने सिर्फ एक लेमा ही पढ़ा है ना. So yeah,
Yes, sir.
and lemma is a
Yes, sir.
statement which we consider true without doubt. Okay, next is product of a non-zero rational and an irrational number is
Always irrational.
always irrational. Are you sure? Anyone else with some other answer?
What is the
Or do
question?
you all agree? The question is product of a non-zero rational and an irrational number is.
Always irrational.
Okay. So if we have a non-zero rational number and
So
one
can we-
irrational number, so yeah, it's always irrational. अगर यहाँ पे non-zero नहीं लिखा होता, then you can get a rational number by multiplying by 0. Okay. So यहाँ पर ऐसा नहीं है, तो therefore it will be always irrational. What about question number 3? HCF of the smallest composite number and the smallest prime number.
True.
So what is the smallest composite number? What is the smallest composite
Sir,
number?
4.
4.
नहीं सर,
No.
sorry, 4. 1 is unique, sir. Yes, sir, 4.
So 1 is neither composite nor prime, right? So 1 is neither
Yes, sir.
composite nor prime, so 1 नहीं आएगा. Smallest composite number is 4 because 2 and 3 both are prime. So smallest prime is 2. तो 4 और 2 का HCF चाहिए, which will be 2. अब इन दो नंबर्स का HCF दिया है, LCM पूछा है. How will we do that? LCM will be equal to the product divided by the HCF, because HCF into LCM is product. So 1152 into 1664 divided by 128. कोई है यहाँ पे जिसने क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किया है ऑलरेडी? Anyone who can tell me the answer?
So,
सर 2 मिनट सर, मैं कर जल्दी कर रहा हूँ.
Sir, it will probably be A.
So which question you are asking?
Yes, sir, A.
I am on question number 4 and answer is A.
So the option is A 14976.
It
Yes.
would be 9 into 16.
सर
Right,
14976 होना चाहिए.
हाँ 14976 ही है question number 4. Question number 5, HCF of two numbers is 23, LCM is 1449. If one of the numbers is 161, then the other number is
So 207 option B.
207. Okay. So you have done all the worksheets, that means.
Yes, sir.
That's nice. Very nice. Good. Okay. So what else do we have? Just give me a minute. Okay, so over here HCF is given, LCM is given, one of the number is given. So same logic here, the other number will be equal to HCF into the LCM into HCF will be the numerator, and the first number will be in the denominator. That's how we'll get the answer for this. So cool. Okay, now give me a minute. Which of the following rational number is a non-terminating decimal expansion, non-terminating? When is a decimal expansion non-terminating? Anyone? Come on. When is a decimal expansion non-terminating?
When the denominator is not in the form of 2 to the power m into 5 to the power
Right.
n.
sir, option
Yes.
B.
In simple words, when the denominator has any prime factor other than 2 or 5. So अब यहाँ पे जल्दी से चेक करके मुझे बताओ which option has any other factor other than 2 or 5? Hello, can you all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So which option is the correct one?
Sir, option B.
So option B.
Sir, option B.
11 upon
Option
30.
B. Okay, that's nice. Impressive. So option B will be the answer. Okay, that's correct. Okay. So it's a non-terminating decimal expansion. Option B 66 upon 180. 180 में एक 3 है जो न्यूमरेटर से कैंसिल हो सकता है ना?
Yes, sir, but 66, so 11 would be there, and then
So it
66
becomes
को अगर हम
11 by 30.
Right.
30.
अगर हम ऑप्शन
30.
बी को कैंसिल करते भी हैं, अगर हम 6 से भी कैंसिल करते हैं, this becomes 11 and this becomes 30. Still I have a 3, so therefore this will remain a non-terminating one. Question number 7, a number when divided by 61 gives 27 as quotient and 32 as remainder. तो ये तो dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. That's as simple as that. Can be done? Anyone who has solved this can answer question number 7. Sorry? Okay,
Sir, option
1679.
A.
Right, 1679. Harshita also message. Harshita said, and Shivani also messaged. Sorry, what was the name? Yeah, Srishti also messaged. Nice, good. So let's go to the next one. What do we have? What else do we have?
Sir,
Product
question
of,
it का आंसर C है.
okay, product of HCF and LCM is equal to product of the numbers. LCM of co-prime numbers is always
1.
Product of the numbers.
product. Why so? Because product is LCM into HCF. पर HCF तो 1 होता है, so therefore LCM becomes product of the numbers. What is HCF of two consecutive even numbers? For any two consecutive even numbers,
Two.
only
Two.
2 will be the common factor. क्योंकि अगर आप 2 कॉमन ले लो तो फिर it becomes consecutive numbers, no? So they don't have anything common. HCF of two consecutive odd numbers,
1.
3 and 5,
One.
5 and 7, 7, 9, 9, 11, 11, 13,
One.
1. So we can say that two consecutive odd numbers are always co-prime because
Yes.
the
Their
HCF
HCF is 1.
the missing number in the following factor tree. Now we need this factor tree. ये factor tree वाला concept था क्या हमें?
हाँ sir.
Yes, sir.
So option B6.
Okay. मैं स्क्रीन पे ले लेता हूँ ये 18 3
सर मैंने भी वीडियो ऑन कर लिया.
very good. I'm just trying to keep the question on the screen. Just give me a minute. Please ignore the drawing. I mean, the level of drawing. Baki pe you can focus. So
So the
what we
missing
have here is
have 6
this
in
is
it.
2 and this is 3. So 2 3s are what will we get over here?
So 6.
6.
So 6 is the correct answer.
6 sir.
So we're done with this worksheet also. So now let's move on to
सर मैंने
the
वो
next.
मेरे 2 डाउट सर चैट में भेजा सर.
हाँ आपने जो मुझे 2 डाउट्स भेजे हैं I was just going through it. The first question is about expected ratio of boys and girls, and
Yes sir.
so we don't have that in syllabus. Expected probability is a part of standard 12 syllabus of probability, so we're not going for that right now.
सर
The
पर अगर
second,
मतलब बस जानने के लिए सर व्हाट
हाँ
विल
तो
बी द
जानने के लिए
आंसर.
तो एक तो लेक्चर खत्म होके मैं डिस्कस कर लेता हूँ.
यस
लेक्चर खत्म होने के बाद मैं डिस्कस कर लेता हूँ.
सर
यस
सर वो उसके फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन में डाउट था कि मतलब नंबर ऑफ फैमिलीज दिया हुआ नहीं है तो फिर एक्सपेक्टेड रेशियोज निकालेंगे कैसे सर?
नहीं, so they just keep having babies till we have a boy, no? So expected,
sir.
what is the expected ratio of boys and girls in the country?
सर नंबर ऑफ बॉयज तो नंबर
Yeah.
ऑफ फैमिलीज के इक्वल होगा वो ठीक है, लेकिन सर नंबर ऑफ फैमिलीज दिया हुआ ही नहीं है तो फिर कुछ निकाल
सर
नहीं
मैंने
सकते ना?
सोचा था 50-50 रहेगा सर, क्योंकि मतलब रेशियो ऑफ बॉयज टू गर्ल्स सर वो तो 50-50 रह सकता है.
नहीं सर.
That is for all the families, no? Wait, I'll think, and if it's possible to explain it in a simpler way, I'll go ahead with it instead of
सर
picking up
उसमें
expected
सर
probability का concept.
सर उसमें मैंने जितना निकाला बस उतना ही निकल रहा है कि नंबर ऑफ बॉयज विल ऑलवेज बी इक्वल टू नंबर ऑफ फैमिलीज सर, लेकिन फिर कुछ नंबर दिया हुआ नहीं तो नंबर ऑफ गर्ल्स का निकालना पॉसिबल नहीं है.
Yeah, I get your point. I get what you're saying. But let me just think if I can explain it in some simpler way. I'll just try to do that instead of getting into expected probability concept. So let's do one thing. Let's just quickly start with the other worksheets. We have one more worksheet in this chapter, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So first 2, 3. Achha, in this, so many questions are from the excluded syllabus. Okay. Now, can you see this on the screen? इसमें से first 5 questions are not a part of our current syllabus. So we'll just skip those 5 questions. And let's just start focusing from question number 6. So first for question number 6, can anyone here tell me what can be done there in question number 6?
So for worksheet 5, question number 6.
Sir, HCF रहेगा x y square.
I should be
Yes, sir. XY square.
So what exactly we do here is हमें A पता है, B पता है, X and Y are prime numbers. HCF चाहिए मुझे. So HCF is the highest common factor. तो X में common है X और Y में common है Y square. So X Y square, which is option 2. यहाँ पे जो इन्होंने expansion किया है इसमें LCM चाहिए. So what do we do for LCM? For LCM we take
highest
all the
power.
factors and the highest powers of the factors. So A की power highest is 3, B की power highest is 2.
So a cube b square must be the answer.
Option C, right? Product of a non-zero rational and an irrational number.
Always irrational.
Always irrational. Least number that is divisible by all the numbers from 1 and 10.
520.
Option D, 2520.
2520. So this is basically the LCM of all the numbers from 1 to 10. Decimal expansion of this. इसमें न्यूमरेटर से तो हमें कोई फर्क पड़ता ही नहीं है. We just prime factorize the denominator. What will we get when I prime factorize the denominator?
Sir, option D, 4 decimal places होना चाहिए शायद से.
Okay, let's see.
Yes,
Please
sir.
try it.
4 decimal places.
So 1250. 125 is 5 cube. और जो 0 बच रहा है मतलब 10, that is 5 into 2. तो I guess एक 2 है और 5 जो है वो 4 है. So therefore, yes, the greater number is 4. So it will terminate after 4 decimal places. Decimal expansion of 33 by 2 square into 5.
So it will terminate
It
after
will be
2 decimal places.
2 decimal places because greater power is 2. So this much is clear.
Yes.
Okay. So this was about the first chapter, the worksheets of the first chapter. Should we take up the second chapter?
Yes, sir.
Second chapter में तो deletion भी है ना?
Sir. Yes. Polynomials में we have deletions also, right? So सबसे पहले शुरू करते हैं. Let's see what all we have. So let's see what we get. So this is it.
So deletions मतलब?
मतलब omit हुआ है ना कुछ part.
अच्छा, okay, हाँ sir.
So what do we have here? First question, the value of k for which -4 is a 0. Now if -4 is a 0, that means -4 substitute करने से we'll get a 0. Final answer will be a 0. So क्या आंसर आ रहा है इसका k का? प्लीज चेक करके बताओ. Do one thing, take 2 minutes of time, go through all these questions because I'm very sure that many of you have not even attempted. So take 2 minutes, go through these questions. Go through these questions and tell me what are we getting. Okay, I'm getting answers for k, but I've got only 2 answers till now. Please be fast. Yeah, so what we will have over here is this 2k plus 2 will go on that side, it will become 2k plus 2. 2 यहाँ पे आएगा minus हो जाएगा, so this will become 18 is equal to 2k and therefore k will become equal to 9. Next, if zeros of the quadratic polynomial are equal, then okay, अब इसमें एक चीज ये है कि ये हमने अभी नहीं देखा है, बट आप इसको समझ सकते हो कैसे ये किया जा सकता है. आई जस्ट गिव यू एन आइडिया कि इफ द जीरोस आर इक्वल, then I know that b square minus 4ac must be equal to 0. So if b square minus 4 is 0, b square should be equal to 4ac. अब squares के बारे में हमें एक चीज पता है, that squares are always positive. So therefore b square is positive, तो RHS भी positive होना चाहिए. RHS में we have a 4, तो वो तो positive है. So A into C वाला product must be positive. That is only possible when either both are positive or both are negative. That means both of them have the same sign. So C and A have the same sign. Number of zeros. So number of zeros is the number of times it touches or crosses the x-axis. So it is touching only at 1. So therefore 1 zeros. What is the answer for fourth? One of the zero of this quadratic is 2. That means 2 substitute करेंगे तो वापस से 0 आएगा. So 2 square becomes 4. 3 2s becomes 6. Plus k should be equal to 0. So k becomes equal to minus 10. A quadratic polynomial whose zeros are minus 3 and 4. तो जब आपको zeros दिए होते हैं, तो आपके पास दो तरीके हैं ऐसे क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व करने के. मैं दोनों तरीके आपको बता देता हूँ. When zeros are given and you have to find out the quadratic polynomial, so we have two ways to go ahead with it. First is हम सम ऑफ द जीरोस और प्रोडक्ट ऑफ द जीरोस वाला कंसेप्ट यूज करते हैं, दैट इज वन मेथड. द अदर मेथड इज डायरेक्टली यूजिंग द जीरोस. आई टेल यू बोथ द मेथड्स, सेम आंसर आएगा एनीवेज. नाउ so let's say one alpha is -3 and beta is 4. So what will be sum of the roots? Alpha plus beta will become -3 plus 4. What is -3 plus 4?
Then my 1.
So minus b by a becomes 1. 1 can be written as 1 by 1. And product of the root c by a will become -12, which is -12 by 1. So यहाँ से if we compare both the fractions, I can say if a is 1, b is -1, which is b is -1, and c is -12. So therefore the equation becomes x square minus x minus 12. So x square minus x minus 12. कोई ऑप्शन में है? Any option has this?
So zeros are 4 and -3.
Zeros are 4 and -3.
So it's an option none of the above.
ऑप्शन नन ऑफ द अबव होगा, कोई भी ऑप्शन मैच नहीं कर रहा.
सर
एक
ऐसा
तरीका,
भी कर सकते हैं x plus 3 into x minus 4.
यस, एक और तरीका था 9th स्टैंडर्ड में हमने पढ़ा था, फैक्टर थियरम, या 10th में ही था. सो फैक्टर थियरम सेज
8 से था.
राइट. सो फैक्टर थियरम ये बोलता है दैट इफ a इज अ फैक्टर, मतलब a इज अ रूट ऑफ a इज अ जीरो ऑफ f of x, देन x minus a must be a factor. तो अगर -3 0 है तो x माइनस -3 मतलब x प्लस 3. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 का ही मैं एक और तरीके से एक्सप्लेन कर रहा हूँ. सो x प्लस 3 विल बी अ फैक्टर एंड 4 है तो x माइनस 4 विल ऑल्सो बी अ फैक्टर. सो अगर दो फैक्टर्स है तो मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो भी फैक्टर ही आएगा. सो x स्क्वायर प्लस 3x minus 4x will be -x minus 12. So you get the same polynomial anyways. So currently it's none of the above because no option is matching with it. Question number 6. Relationship between zeros and coefficients alpha plus beta is minus b by a. I guess option B correct है?
Minus b.
Sir, option B.
Question number 7. Zeros of this polynomial. ये तो splitting the middle term से आ जाएगा. So for question number 7, the two
So
factors
minus
will
2
be,
and -5.
right, you will have x plus 2 and x plus 5. So therefore the zeros will be -2 and -5. Option C. Question number 8. Relationship between the zeros and coefficients alpha into beta is C by A. So option A. यहाँ तक clear है? Everyone understood this much?
Sir, could you once again give the explanation for question number 2?
For question number
2.
2. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just a minute. Just give me a minute. Question number 2 is, it's given that the roots are equal, right? Zeros are equal. So we know that if zeros are equal, then b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Therefore, b square must be equal to 4ac. And b square is always a positive number. So therefore, 4ac should also be a positive number, which can only happen when a and c have the same sign. Only then their
Okay,
product
sir.
will be positive. So that's the logic behind it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Question number 9 is the zeros of x square minus 3. So question number 9 वाले केस में तो हम क्या कर लेते हैं, हम x square minus 3 को if you want यहाँ पे a plus b a minus b लगा सकते हो. So ये हो जाएगा x plus root 3.
So root
Into
3
x
and
minus
minus root 3.
Yes, so therefore the zeros will be plus root 3 या तो minus root 3. So that will be the answer for question number 9. I guess it's none of the above. क्योंकि ऑप्शन सब कुछ 3 और 5 के फॉर्म में. Coming to question number 10. Number of zeros of the polynomial from the graph Now again, as we discussed,
So
number
zero
of zeros is the number
option
of
A.
times it touches or crosses x-axis. यहाँ पे it is neither touching nor crossing x-axis. So therefore we will have zero zeros. I mean no zeros. Whose sum and the product is given. Again -3 and 2. Again क्वेश्चन 11 को करने के दो तरीके हैं. एक जैसा हमने डिस्कस किया, sum of the zeros minus b by a is given as -3, can be written as -3 by 1. Product of the zeros c by a is given as 2, can be written as 2 by 1. So by comparing, I can say a is equal to 1. Minus b is -3, which gives me b as 3 and c as 2. So therefore the equation becomes x square, or the polynomial becomes x square plus 3x plus 2. Option B. एक और तरीका था ये करने का. The other method or method is any polynomial can be written as x square minus alpha plus beta x, where alpha and beta are the zeros. Okay, so the method is x square plus, so x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta. So इस लॉजिक से यहाँ पे क्या आ जाता, अल्फा प्लस बीटा इज द सम which is -3, so minus of -3 will become +3 and product of the roots is given as 2. So यहाँ से ये polynomial आ गया. So both the methods are correct. You can get the answer from any method of your choice. Question number 12, zeros of this polynomial के बारे में हमें बताना है. So अब हमारे पास polynomial है x square plus kx plus k. अब इसकी जीरोस की प्रॉपर्टी जब बतानी होती है तो वो हम जीरोस के बारे में कैसे बता सकते हैं? Discriminant
So
will
by
help us.
doing the discriminant.
Right, and discriminant is b square minus 4ac. So that becomes k square minus 4 into 1 into k, which is minus 4k. So it is k square minus 4k, right? So now what can we say about this? Cannot both be positive? क्या दोनों पॉजिटिव हो सकते हैं? अच्छा, पहली बात, बिफोर गोइंग देयर, यहाँ पे जब मुझे ये पता है एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस के एक्स प्लस के टाइप की चीजें हैं मेरे पास, सो के स्क्वायर माइनस, तो ये आप इसको लिख सकते हो के इंटू के माइनस 4, दैट इज द डिस्क्रिमिनेंट, राइट? हमारा जो आंसर होगा x विल बी इक्वल टू माइनस बी प्लस माइनस रूट ऑफ के स्क्वायर माइनस 4k अपॉन 2. अब इसका जब रूट आएगा, अगर वो प्लस लोगे तो k से बड़ा भी आ सकता है. समझ रहे हो मैं क्या कह रहा हूं? इसका जो भी रूट आएगा, मान लेते हैं जो भी रूट आता है, okay, take value of k as let's say 10, so k square becomes 100 minus 40 is 60, so root 60 is approximately 8, तो minus 10 plus 8, एक होगा minus 10 minus 8. तो ये जो माइनस माइनस वाला है वो तो हमेशा नेगेटिव ही देगा, unless k itself is a negative number, तो वो भी पॉसिबिलिटी है. को समझ में आ रहा है मैं क्या कह रहा हूं? हेलो, am I audible?
Yes,
I
sir.
hope so. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
अच्छा, तो ऐसे में हम क्या कर सकते हैं? Now because it has so many cases, सबसे पहले तो वो इक्वालिटी चेक कर लेते हैं. ओके, तो एक चीज तो k स्क्वायर माइनस 4k कैन बी इक्वल टू 0. यस, इट कैन बी व्हेन k इज इक्वल टू 0 और k इज इक्वल टू 4. तो वहाँ इक्वल तो हो सकता है, तो ऑलवेज अनइक्वल के तो चांसेस नहीं है. सी तो रूल आउट हो गया. ऑलवेज इक्वल होगा क्या? ये भी जरूरी नहीं है. समझ में आ रहा है? So that is also not necessary. Now, what do we know about, ये तो हमने डिस्क्रिमिनेंट से ट्राई किया. अब हमें ये एग्जैक्टली नहीं मालूम पड़ पा रहा है, इसे हम कंपेयर कैसे करें. तो एक चीज और देख लेते हैं, क्या हमें एक और इंफॉर्मेशन मिल सकती है अल्फा प्लस बीटा और अल्फा इनटू बीटा के बारे में? सम ऑफ द रूट्स इज माइनस बी बाई ए, सो अल्फा प्लस बीटा विल बी माइनस के, एंड प्रोडक्ट ऑफ द रूट्स इज सी बाई ए, तो इट विल बी इक्वल टू के। क्या आपको ये समझ आया? तो यहां से आई कैन से दैट अल्फा प्लस बीटा का होल स्क्वायर विल बी इक्वल टू के स्क्वायर। मैं एक और तरीका बता रहा हूँ, बहुत ही इजीली एक तरीका बता रहा हूँ आपको। इससे क्या होगा, अल्फा माइनस बीटा होल स्क्वायर का एक फॉर्मूला होता है, काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है, आप लोगों को पता होना चाहिए, हमने डिस्कस भी किया था। इट्स अल्फा प्लस बीटा होल स्क्वायर माइनस 4 अल्फा बीटा। सो उस तरीके से ये हो जाता है अल्फा प्लस बीटा का स्क्वायर मतलब के स्क्वायर माइनस 4k। सो जो हमें डिस्क्रिमिनेंट में मिला था दैट इज अल्फा माइनस बीटा का होल स्क्वायर। यहाँ से अल्फा माइनस बीटा की वैल्यू आ जाती है रूट ऑफ के स्क्वायर माइनस 4k, है ना। सो यहाँ से मेरा एक चीज नहीं हो पा रही है, okay, if the value of k, if I take k as a positive number, so सबसे पहले तो ये रूट के अंदर जा रहा है ना, अगर वो रूट के अंदर जा रहा है तो ऑब्वियस सी बात है पहले तो ये अनरियलिटी वाली पार्ट चेक कर लेते हैं। सो के स्क्वायर माइनस 4k मस्ट बी अ पॉजिटिव नंबर, दैट मीन्स k इंटू k माइनस 4 मस्ट बी अ पॉजिटिव नंबर, एंड k इंटू k माइनस 4 पॉजिटिव will be only when both are positive or when both are negative. So both are positive when k is greater than 4. Both are positive when k is less. Both are negative. K is less than 0 and k minus 4. So either k should be less than 0 or k should be greater than 4. Both the cases में we are getting a positive number. अगर मैं ये जो मेरा रूट है यहाँ पर एक पॉजिटिव नंबर अगर मैं ले रहा हूँ, इफ माई k इज अ नेगेटिव नंबर माइनस ऑफ -10 मान लेते हैं, प्लस हो गया एंड माइनस करता हूँ मैं, पॉजिटिव आता है, और प्लस करता हूँ तो भी पॉजिटिव आता है। कैन बी बोथ पॉजिटिव, yes, let's say if I take k as 10, if I take k as 10, my x becomes minus 10 plus minus root 60 divided by 2. So ऐसे cases में root 60 is approximately 8. I mean not exactly 8, but minus 10 plus करूँगा तो negative number आएगा, minus 10 minus करूँगा तो भी negative आएगा। Both cases में both negative आ रहा है, तो both negative तो आ सकता है। So cannot be both negative, that is wrong. Both negative तो आ सकता है, both positive आना मुश्किल है। Why? मैंने यहाँ पे k को 10 लिया तो हमने देखा कि भाई ये जो माइनस माइनस वाला है वो तो नेगेटिव देगा ही। अगर आप k को -10 भी ले लेते हो तो आपको मिलता है +10 प्लस माइनस, अगेन यहाँ पे आपका k स्क्वायर माइनस 4k विल बिकम 140, विच विल बिकम अ नंबर विच इज ग्रेटर देन दिस 10। तो यहाँ से आपको एक जो माइनस वाला है वो एक नेगेटिव तो देगा ही, सो वन ऑफ द नंबर विल डेफिनेटली बी नेगेटिव, so therefore cannot be both positive is the correct answer. Did you all understand this question? या मैं एक और बार एक्सप्लेन करूं?
So one more time.
Okay, look over here. What I am saying is, ये सब कुछ छोड़ दो। Okay, let's just leave all this. Simple terms में समझाता हूँ आपको। ये जो आपको b स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac मिला है ना, ये b स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac की वैल्यू k स्क्वायर माइनस 4k, ये वैल्यू का जो भी आंसर आएगा, है ना, जो भी आंसर आता है पहली बात तो ये हमेशा 0 होगा ऐसा भी जरूरी नहीं है, और कभी 0 नहीं होगा ये भी जरूरी नहीं है, तो ऑप्शन सी और डी तो रूल आउट हो गए। अब सिर्फ हमें चेक करना है कि कैन नॉट बी बोथ नेगेटिव और कैन नॉट बी बोथ पॉजिटिव में से क्या है। तो इसमें से एक आंसर तो हमेशा पॉजिटिव या नेगेटिव होगा। कैसे मालूम पड़ेगा? देखो आपके दो आंसर्स क्या है, एक है माइनस के प्लस रूट ऑफ के स्क्वायर माइनस 4k बाई 2, दूसरा है माइनस के माइनस रूट ऑफ के स्क्वायर माइनस 4k बाई 2। तो ये नंबर अगर ये आपका रूट जो डी की वैल्यू है, अगर वो डी की वैल्यू माइनस के से बड़ी हो जाती है तो ये नंबर तो पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा, मतलब हो सकता है ना, बट ये नंबर तो हमेशा नेगेटिव ही रहेगा। तो ये नंबर तो पॉजिटिव भी हो सकता है नेगेटिव भी हो सकता है, मतलब बोथ नेगेटिव होने के चांस हैं बट बोथ पॉजिटिव होने के चांसेस नहीं है। So therefore option A is the correct answer. It cannot both be positive. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So that is why option A is the correct answer. Now what we'll do is we have already exceeded time. So polynomials के remaining worksheets please try. जो भी बाकी के worksheets बचे हुए हैं Thursday के लिए we just have 3 days. So please try the remaining worksheets of the chapter polynomials, and I'm also sending some worksheets from linear equations. तो उसमें से जितना होता है we will discuss it on the next lecture. Am I clear? Yep.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Bye bye. See you guys. Good night.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.